Then third says, Tom spent 1 year as a dash monk before becoming a priest.
Maverick.
It's related to monk. So monk can be maverick. Monk. Maverick is a person who does not follow the conventional ways in life.
Mendicant. Mendicant.
Exactly. Exactly. It should be mendicant. Like a beggar monk. Correct? Do you agree with this? Please answer, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mendicant is like a beggar monk, right? Then we have it is hard to escape the feeling that it requires at least a touch of dash to run for the office of President of the United States. Touch of what?
Megalomania.
Megalomania?
Megalomania. Yes, sir.
Does it make sense? Like touch of power? Touch of
Yeah.
obsession of power? So it is megalomania. Correct. Then we have, for many years, the prevailing view amongst the social scientists was that human nature is essentially dash. However, recent thinking in the field has placed more emphasis on the part played by genes in human nature. 10. Malleable. Human nature is malleable or impressionable, if you remember, because no other word makes sense then. According to me, this is malleable. Read and tell me if you agree.
But it's malleable.
Manya, what do you say? Raghu?
Malleable.
Yeah, malleable.
Correct. So we are done with malleable, mendicant, megalomania, and the other two words. Next is the World Wide Web has made it easier for Dash to have their views on controversial issues heard. It
Mavericks.
should be exactly a person who is unconventional,
Yes, sir.
so it must be Mavericks. Correct. Then we have the judge ruled that the defendant's argument was rejected as disingenuous and so we need a negative word or a
Meretricious.
positive word, please answer.
Negative.
Negative.
Yeah.
Meretricious.
And is a conjunction. This word and is a conjunction that always connects two words of the same context. So one is disingenuous, which is negative. So the other should also be negative, and that is
Mendacious, sorry.
meretricious.
Mendacious also works, right?
No, but meretricious is more suitable here if you see,
Okay.
because mendacious would be like cheating somebody, and it is talking
Okay.
about it looks beautiful, but it's do not it do not have any base, so it should be meretricious only.
Oh, okay.
Right? Defendant's argument was rejected as disingenuous and meretricious. I hope it's clear. Please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
Then we have number 8. It says the
Mesmerized.
students dash. Yeah, by the
Mesmerized.
professor's fascinating lecture, did not realize
Mesmerized.
the class had run over time. Yes, mesmerized. Correct. So we have number 8 is mesmerized. Then we have the writer's biographer could not escape the conclusion that her subject had given dash testimony on various occasions. Mendacious.
Mendacious. Yes, sir.
Tell me, guys, should it be mendacious?
Yes, sir.
Because it is saying the
Yes.
writer's biographer could not escape the conclusion that her subject had given testimony, mendacious testimony on various occasions. So it must be mendacious. And the last one is the local SPCA shelter has a dash of animals, parrots, cats, dogs, and many others. Menagerie,
Menagerie.
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 correct. It's like what we say that not biological actually, zoological. Okay, so let's continue with the today's 10 words. First image is here before you. Pretty interesting.
Meticulous.
Hmm. Just tell me your interpretation. What these two guys are doing? What about
They're
this answer?
arranging, they're making it even they're very keen.
They are very keen what they are doing, right? Keen at what they are doing.
Yes,
Intricate.
sir.
Extremely careful.
That's why
Patience with whatever they're doing. Yeah, patience with whatever task they're completing.
patience. Yeah, correct.
And they're also
Very
concentrating a
careful,
lot.
concentrating a lot. Very careful, very particular about doing something.
Excessively
Meti-
careful.
Meticulous, right?
Correct. You got it. We are talking about the word is first word for the day is meticulous, and you know the meaning of this word, showing great attention to detail, very careful and precise. So can we say pedantic?
Yes, sir.
Right? We can use this word pedantic. Any other term? What about diligent?
Yes, sir. So, but
Right? We can say
pedantic is
diligent.
negative and diligent is positive, right?
Yeah. No, actually, if I say pedantic is negative, it's a bit negative because pedantic is a person who is excessively concerned about minor detail even. Right?
Yes, sir.
So I would say extremely particular. And excess of anything is negative. So we can consider.
Yes.
Anyways, can we say painstaking?
Yes, sir.
What else? Can we say demanding?
So intricate.
Intricate. Uh, can you give me
It's
exact
like
example?
minute details.
Yeah, we can.
Perfectionist.
Intricate.
But actually, intricate has a slight different, like very complicated or very detailed.
Sir, perfectionist.
Yeah, perfectionist can be considered. And can we say rigorous? What about rigorous?
Yes, sir.
So
Perfectionist,
like a
we can say.
person who has OCD.
Yeah, we
Yes, sir.
can consider. We can consider obsessive compulsive disorder. So these are the words, right? And see, guys, if you can say diligent, then you can also say laborious or industrious, right?
Yes, sir.
We can also say studious or detailed. There is one word which is very important specifically for
You tell
GRE.
me once
It
again what
is
is
similar. It is exactly similar to meticulous, and that word is punctilious. Okay, punctilious is actually used for showing great attention or detail or correct behavior. So it is exactly similar to meticulous, and we can also say scrupulous. The exact meaning of scrupulous is, see, scrupulous is used for a person when he is very careful or extremely attentive. So ultimately, meticulous, punctilious, and scrupulous are the same. Apart from these words, see, this is important for you. All these three words are important for you. Rigorous is a common term. All these are common terms actually. How it is used? See, the designs are hand glazed with meticulous care. And how it is used here? Meticulous planning needed for new growth. Reports of these people resisting testing for and quarantine. So tell me please if you all are clear with these words.
Yes, sir.
Can we say fastidious? Fastidious? Fastidious is a person who is, who is difficult to please because he's too attentive, too concerned about something. So fastidious or strict, both can be used. Shall we discuss another one?
Yes, sir.
And also say particular, which is given here. Okay.
Yes,
Next.
sir.
Any idea? Please answer.
Meander.
Okay. Manya, what do you say? Raghu? Tasmay?
So is it
Ananya?
sprinting or something like that?
Okay. Tasmay?
Something related to sports, but then his leg doesn't seem fine, so I don't know. Like, I
Yeah,
can't relate
his
the
leg.
two together. Yeah.
It's like
No, no.
limping, sir.
It's not like
Yeah,
you
he's
have to.
limping.
First image seems like it's limping.
Yeah, Raghu, please tell. Okay, this will give you idea, means exact idea. Doesn't he look? I'm just asking that he's looking too enthusiastic about something or excited or active, isn't it? Okay, tell me one thing. You getting positive word for this or negative one?
Positive, sir.
Correct. So let's see what it is. It's called metal. It is meant by strength of spirit or temperament. So you can also say a person's ability to cope well with difficulties, spirit, and resilience. I hope it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So some common words are there that I'm not writing. I'm just telling you. Like, can we say determination? It's a common term. Spirit, determination, courage, right? But I'm writing here some words like fortitude. Can we consider this word? Fortitude. Do you know what does it mean by fortitude?
Courage.
Resilience only.
Actually,
Resilience, courage.
showing, yeah, resilience, or in fact, it's a bit different if I explain, like showing courage in adversity, in
Yes, sir.
difficult time, right? So
Ability
in
to
that,
handle stress.
yeah, can we say tenacity,
Yes, sir.
like the quality of being able to uh, control something or deal with something? Now we can say steadfastness. Can we say this? The quality of
Yes, sir.
being firm in particular activity. Can we say gallantry?
Yes.
And what about guts? Or what about audacity or boldness? We can also say spunk, right? Can we say
Sir,
caliber?
chutzpah also, right?
Sorry.
Chutzpah.
Can you please write there in chat box so that I can go through it?
Sir, I don't know the spelling. I'll check it one sec.
Okay. We can also say uh, indomitably, ability, right? So sometimes we also say
Sir, I
hardihood.
typed it.
Okay, hardihood. Yeah, we can say it's like being too bold, right? So we can consider actually, but this word has a bit negative context.
Okay.
Okay, and it is not actually an English word. It's I guess it's a foreign language word. I don't know whether actually I don't remember whether it is a Latin term or French term.
Sir, I think it's Hebrew.
Um, I'm not sure actually. But yeah, see, metal is actually for positive, like say a person's ability to cope well with difficulties. And if you consider this one called chutzpah, so it is meant by extreme self confidence, or let's say extreme audacity. So it would be a bit negative, but we can consider. There was a
Okay.
movie, the actor was Shahid Kapoor, and the movie name was Haider. Has anybody watched it? Has anybody watched this movie, Haider? It is
No, sir.
based on It is based on the novel of William Shakespeare, Hamlet. Nobody has watched it. At least tell me, Monisha, Deepshika, Raghu.
Sir, I have not watched it.
No,
Okay.
sir, even I haven't watched it.
It is based on the novel Hamlet of William Shakespeare, and it is worth watching, I feel. Anyway, so these are the words, but yeah, definitely we can consider this one word. It's called effrontery. Can we consider in this context only? Effrontery, right? So effrontery can be considered here in this way for this, right? Okay, how it is used? The team showed their true mettle in the second half, right? Virus will test political mettle. That means political resilience. Okay, virus will test political mettle in India too. Prime Minister Modi is under constant watch, and his handling of the pandemic will be his legacy for next election. Now you got it. Metal is actually in a positive way.
Yes, sir.
Can we say resolve or resolution? Resolution. We can say courage. Can we say valor? Tell me. That's all. Next.
Gallantry.
Okay. Gallantry. Monisha, what do you say? Tasmai, please answer.
Courageous.
Something related to like saving people, so something heroic or
Heroic, correct. Ananya, Nandita,
So courageous or something.
yeah.
Ins-
Let me tell you, we are talking about metal sum. So it is the addition to the previous word that was metal, and it is metal sum, right? So what is the difference between the two words, metal and metal sum?
Metal is a noun and metalsome is a quality adverb.
Uh,
Sorry, adjective.
Adjective, correct. It is just like trouble and troublesome. So this is the noun form and this is the adjective form. Okay. So we use this word for a person or animal full of spirit and courage or lively. So it's actually an adjective. This is the only difference. So now let me tell you how this word can be considered here. See, here we had these words like tenacity. So it is the name of the quality. So adjective form will be tenacious. Correct? Please answer.
Yes, sir.
Here the word was steadfastness. So this is the noun form. Steadfastness is noun form. An adjective will be steadfast. That's all. Gallantry
Yes.
is the noun form and the adjective form will be gallant. Correct? Indomitability is the noun form and indomitable will be the adjective form. Should I write all these words? Please tell me.
No, sir. It's okay.
No, actually, I should
So
write,
can
I
we
think.
say intrepid?
We can say here tenacious. Yeah, which word?
Intrepid.
Intrepid. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
Can we say even audacious?
oh yeah, audacious. I'll be writing that word as well. Steadfast, gallant. I'm writing all these words here. We can say gallant. There was one term audacity. So adjective form will be audacious. Right? What else? We can say indomitable. What else we can say here? Uh, we can say resolute, resolution and resolute. Here it was valor, so we can say valorous.
Chivalrous.
Chivalrous, correct. Uh, right, audacious is already written there. You can say resolved. I think spelling of valorous is this U should not be there, right? We can say brave. We can see there was hardihood. Hardihood, this word, hardihood, and the adjective form will be hardy. Hardy. We can say brave. We can say daring. Audacious is already done. We can say heroic and determined. Right? That's all. Any word that you want me to discuss? Please tell.
No, sir.
We can also say spirited. That's all. Their horses were beasts of burden, not mettlesome chargers. And how it is used? Ranking the Lakers five most despised rivals in 2019-2020. The purple and gold did figure in some intense battles that tested their mettle. Right? So it's related to the same. Okay, next. Yesterday also we had one image related to the same, I guess. Similar, some.
I just wanted to have a call, a beautiful discussion more at 1 o'clock. So we'll be available,
Raghu, you are saying something?
right? I got what time is it? Excessive power. Our teammates only got shown. Actually, okay, it is 12:22. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, Raghu, you are not audible clearly.
Megalomania. Yesterday we discussed that the image was similar to this.
See, not image is not similar actually. Character is similar. Yesterday also we had Thanos, but image was a bit different. Here we have a bit different context. So if I have a different image, definitely there would be something else. Some difference would be there. Thanos was there in yesterday.
Omnipotent. Omnipotent.
Okay, okay.
Some kind of superpower, sir.
Manya, some kind of superpowers. Okay. Tasmai, please answer.
Yeah, I think superpowers and destructiveness, something to do with that.
Okay. So tell me, guys, one thing. In the movies, in the series Avengers, what was his instinct? What he actually wanted, Thanos? Not in Endgame actually, because in Endgame he was already dead. They just went into flashback and then everything happened. If I talk about the what we say, the former part to the last one, what was that? Endgame, before Endgame, which movie was there? Can anybody tell me before Endgame? Infinity War, I guess, right? I think nobody is interested in this series. Anyways, leave it. Let me tell you what it is. We are talking about misanthropy. Okay, and
Yes, sir.
misanthropy. If you break this word, you will see anthropy. Mis means negative. A person who dislikes humankind and avoids human society. Okay, so can we say cynic? Please tell. Can we say septic? Please answer.
Yes, sir. One who hates mankind.
Yeah, that is called cynic. Cynic is a person who believes that people are actually living for their self-interest rather uh, for others. Means so to serve others. They are just living for themselves. We can say
Sir,
grau.
what about prejudiced?
Prejudiced will be like you are being biased, but it doesn't mean that you are hating people. We can say
Oh,
recluse. Recluse. Recluse is a person who lives solitary life and he avoids other people. We can say,
cantankerous?
yeah, we can consider cantankerous. Actually, cantankerous is a person who hates or who is easily irritated by people. Actually, so in fact, using of cantankerous, you can use churl. There is one word churl, churlish. It is meant by rude and mean-spirited person. And there is very one interesting term, and it's a Japanese word actually. Have you heard of it? Hikikomori.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, it's very interesting actually. uh, you know uh, it is the practice of avoidance of social contact typically by um, in the general society actually. On Netflix there is a series, I guess, Home Alone or something like that. In that what is the name of Ali Fazal is the actor, and he practices the same this hikikomori. I think nobody watches series or movies, right guys?
Home Alone I watched.
You have you watched that, Raghu? What is the name of the series?
Series I watched.
Mirza.
No, 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 not Mirzapur. Ali Fazal is there in Netflix. The series is on Netflix actually. House Arrest. The name is
Yeah,
House Arrest.
Home Alone is different.
Yeah, so if you watch that, it's House Arrest. I have not watched it completely, but I just started actually. Anyway, so is it clear? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
So we have these words. Now, guys, can you tell me any other word which has entropy in that? It's related to entropy. Any other word?
Philanthropy,
Philanthrop.
anthropology,
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy.
anthropology,
Correct. Philanthropy. Philanthropy. Correct.
so anthropology.
Anthropology. Correct. Now, if you notice here, what is the meaning of philanthropy?
For a
Likeness
do-gooder
to
person.
mankind.
Sorry.
A
Likeness
person who does
to
good.
mankind.
Oh, please, one by one. Deepshika, tell.
Likeness, yeah, likeness
Likeness.
towards mankind. So, phil means
Okay.
love, anthropy means mankind.
Okay. And Nandita, please tell what you were saying.
So it means a person who does good for others, a do-gooder.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, philanthropist is actually, let's say, the person who donates things. So actually, I'm talking about this word phil. Phil. It's a root word, and if you find phile in any word, it means love, and the opposite is miss. That means to hate. So anthropy is related to human. So if I say philanthropy, that means lover of human. Okay. If I say bibliophile,
Love for book.
yeah,
Person who likes books.
biblio means books, and phile means love. So lover of books will be called bibliophile. The same way we can have many words. So here we are talking about root word which is anthropy. Let's see how many words we can have with anthropy. Anthrop is actually meant by mankind or human being, and it's a Greek term. So we have anthropic, right? Anthropic. What does it mean by related to human race? Then we have anthropoid. Anthropoid, that is meant by an animal resembling a human being in form, such as an anthropoid ape. Is it clear? Please tell. Please answer me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So clear.
So from now onwards, if you find anthropy in any word, that means it is related to mankind or human being. Then we have anthropology. So LOGY, it means study,
Study.
study of humankind.
Human.
Anthropology, study of man. Then we have misanthropy, that is practice of hating people, hatred of humanity. Then we have philanthropy. So phila means love. I have already told you, like the love to mankind expressed through good deeds. Then we have anthropocentric. Any idea about this word, anthropocentric?
Centered to mankind.
You can relate it. Anthrop is related to man and centric. So when regarding
Centered.
human beings as the center of the universe. Is it clear? Please answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then we have anthropobiology. What does it mean by? The study of the biologic relationships between of human as a species. And the last is anthroposophy. Sophie is related to knowledge, like philosophy. So phile means lover, Sophie means knowledge. So lover of knowledge is called philosopher. So knowledge or understanding of human nature. Do you find that this root word concept is quite interesting?
Yes, sir.
So whatever we are discussing, additional things, right? So you should write it down in your notebooks. You should maintain one.
Okay, sir.
So I hope it's clear. Please answer me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Next. Tell guys, what do you see in this image? No idea? Raghu, Manya, Deepshika?
It's very keen and focused.
Okay. Not actually focus, what they are doing, what they have in their hands.
Oh, gun.
Guns. Vandana, Monisha, please answer. Ananya, shall we discuss?
Yes, sir.
Tasmay, what do you say? Manya? Tasmay?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I think probably, yeah, something related to a gun and aim and kids.
Okay. If you see this image, the first thing you would visualize, I think it would be scene of Kashmir. Right? There kids are involved in these activities. We are talking about militate. Okay, it's not a new term actually. We use it for a fact or circumstance be a powerful or conclusive factor in preventing. So the word is actually militate. It has one more meaning. What it is? Can anybody tell? Can we say hinder? It's a verb form, so we need all the form and all the words related in the verb form only. We can say hinder. Please tell. We can say counter or oppose, right? We can also say uh, resist. So all these words can be considered. Okay, these fundamental differences will militate against the two communities coming together. And how it is used here? Opinion. RBI's regulatory changes are crucial in the current. Uh, it could consider this and communicate it proactively to ensure that long bond yields do not militate against the transmission of lower rates. So I hope it's clear. You can simply say tend to prevent. That's all. You can also say to work against. That's all. Am I audible to everyone? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are the words that you can consider. Shall we discuss the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In depth, sir, like in depth study or something.
Okay. Depth, deep study or in depth. Anything else? Raghu, Ananya.
Yes, sir, I said in depth.
Okay. Shall we discuss further? Shall we discuss it? Please tell me this word. Let me just
Yes,
ask.
sir.
Who is there? Let me just tell. Deepshika, what do you say? What's your interpretation? Manya? Tasmai, please tell. Vandana?
The second image looks kind of hypnotizing.
Yeah.
Hypnotizing, okay.
Feel like it can be a form of representation, like a
Okay.
different form of representation.
Mhm. Shall we discuss?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are talking about microcosm. So it is meant by a community, place, or situation regarded as encapsulating in miniature, the characteristics of something much larger. For example, this example will give you clarity. The city is a microcosm of modern Malaysia. So if I say Mumbai is the Mumbai is the New York. So what I'm actually telling about the same way microcosm
Replica, right?
replica, correct. Clear? And it has one more meaning, that is humankind regarded as the representation in miniature of universe. So ultimately context of both the meaning is same. The belief in correspondences between the universe and the man, between microcosm and macrocosm. So tell me if it's clear.
Yes, sir.
So what similar terms we can use? Can we say uh, epitome? There is one term, epitome.
Epitome means maximum, right?
Like summary or miniature form of something.
Prototype.
Prodigy. Prodigy.
Yeah, in fact, that what we say, a replica is a better term actually. Actually, we don't have
So
much words in
prototype.
here. Yeah,
So
prototype can be
basically,
considered. It's like blueprint, something like that. Okay. Okay. So how we can how this word can be used? Coronavirus death toll overwhelms New York malls. We can say prototype. In many ways, New York State is a microcosm of the United States, and that is why I think it is going to be illustrative to the rest of the nation. So ultimately, what does it mean? Whatever is happening in one state, let's say if something is happening in Delhi, so you can relate that the same thing will happen in India as well. So Delhi, the scenario of Delhi will be microcosm. So it's like prototype. Can we say exemplar then? Exemplar,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
right? We can also say specimen, just like an example, whatever is happening there will happen there. We can also say evidence or indication or paradigm. So basically, these are the terms. I hope it's clear. That's all. We can also say demo. That's all. Next. Any idea?
Trying to compete with something that's very huge.
Okay.
Like a miniature.
Yeah, you got it. We are talking about something which is too little and it is minuscule. What does it mean by extremely small or tiny? Okay. So what similar words we can use? Can we say minute and microscopic or diminutive? Can we consider these words? Diminutive is extremely or unusually small. We can also say miniature. What about Lilliputian that we discussed few days back? Please answer.
So it's scintilla.
Yes, we can. In fact, you can also say there was one term. I'm just confirm its spelling later on. It was something like infinitesimal, something like that. Just confirm this spelling later on. This it is meant by extremely small. The meaning is same. Can we say midget?
Yes, sir.
Midget, right? Some casual terms are there like teeny weeny. We can also say eensy weensy. It's quite easy, interesting actually. Sometimes in reading comprehension you can see these terms. I'm writing here. Teeny weeny and it's eensy weensy. These kind of terms can be seen only in GRE, not in GMAT CAT. Okay, so these are the terms. We can also say dwarf or pygmy. That's all. Coronavirus outbreak. India's minuscule health budget. So, what do you mean by this term, minuscule health budget? Hampers development of tools necessary to deal with pandemics like COVID-19.
less
Can anybody
budget.
explain?
Less
Yeah,
allocation of health, money to the health sector.
yeah, in fact, minor allocation. Something which is not sufficient, which is too small. So I hope it's clear. Please answer.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
There is one term. Have you heard of this? WEE. It's we. Have you heard of it?
Yes, sir.
It's meant by tiny or little. That's all. Next. Tell me, please. No idea.
No, sir.
Shall we discuss?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Block and reported. Blocked and reported. And then we have this image. Let's see what are we talking about. It's minatory. And the meaning is expressing or conveying a threat. Clear? Please answer.
Yes, sir.
So we can say menacing. It is meant by suggesting the presence of danger. Right? It's a good term actually. Then we can consider. Uh, can we say definitely we can say threatening, but you can consider here baleful. Can we say intimidating? Intimidating is meant by having a frightening or threatening effect of something. We can also say ominous. We can say cautionary and admonitory. Okay. Can we say minacious? So all these words can be used. So how it is used? See this. He is unlikely to be deterred by minatory finger wagging. India. CAA and NRC. Shaking of a pressure cooker. Two incidents is that both were done by the same person against the same minority group. Narendra Modi against Muslim citizens in India. Please answer me if it is clear.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So,
Okay. Next. I'm feeling today we discussed so many words today. I think this is the last one. Any idea what are we talking about here?
DNA, something
Okay.
related to DNA.
Okay.
So
See
the
this.
right
This is
picture is
this is
topography, right?
no right picture is of.
Is it, that thing in geography, topography or something?
No. See, let me tell you. It is these are not two pictures actually. This is one image entire. And if you see here, it is a thumb expression, and here some dots are given. So actually, we our thumb expressions also have some details like this one. If these kind of lines are there, it's like ridge ending. This is called bifurcation. This is called bifurcation. It's like dot. Okay.
Okay.
So aren't we talking about very minor details?
Micro.
We are talking about this minutia. Minutia. It means the small, precise, or trivial details of something. Clear? Please answer.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Right? So
Yes,
we
sir.
are talking about details. We are talking about trivia. Okay.
Diminutive.
Can we say particular? Can we say particulars? Particulars. We can say specifics or trifles. Which word you were saying, please tell?
Meticulous.
Not meticulous actually, because meticulous will be the person who is very attentive. But here we are
Okay.
talking about even small details.
Okay.
Diminutive, sir.
Diminutive can be considered here. We can also say technicalities. We can say deeds. There is one term.
Intricacies.
Yeah, we can consider. Deeds is also like details. So these are the things, right? How it is used, the minutiae of everyday life. So this is plural form and this is singular form. Remember this part. No, no, no. This is
Yes,
singular
sir.
and this is plural. Okay, hand washing technique. See how beautiful it is used here. It will give you exact context. See this, this headline. Hand washing technique is surprisingly controversial. He should know. Over the past 20 years, he has published multiple research papers investigating the minutiae of hand washing. That means every minor detail about hand washing. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then we have one more headline, that is airlines ordered to refund cost of flights cancelled by virus. And how it is used? Of the fact that 87% of the passengers only fly once a year and they just do not know all the minutiae of the rules and regulations. I hope now you got the exact context,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
right? So I think this was the last word. No, we have one more.
Weather report, sir.
Okay. Tell me, guys. Shall I tell you? It's pretty simple. We are talking about meteorological, actually, you know it. Meteorological, relating to the branch of science, you know it. Weather, right? Dog days are
Yes.
here again. Temperature continues to soar in. The meteorological department has predicted that the state is likely to receive summer rain within 2 days. That's all. So it is a really simple term. Let's see. Now it's done. So what about courage and endurance? Tell me the correct answer for this one.
Metal sum.
Metal. Yeah.
Sorry,
Is
metal.
it metal or metal sum?
Metal.
Because we
Metal.
had two words.
Metal.
Metal.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. A and then we have G. So tell me. And we have two words, metal and metal sum.
I think metal sum would be G and metal would be
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Because courage and endurance is a noun form, so metal is. And metal sum is the adjective form, full of courage, fortitude, and spirited. This is also adjective form. Meaning was same, but the format was different. Anyways, very small.
A. Minuscule.
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 Correct. What about next? Fastidious or very careful?
Minatory.
No, I think it's meticulous.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Should it be meticulous?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to work against.
Militate.
Militate, correct. Then we have one who hates humanity,
Misanthrop.
Misanthrop.
misanthropy. Number 10, correct. What about a small system having analogies to a larger system?
Microcosm. Microcosm.
Microcosm, correct. So I hope now you got the exact definition of this particular word, microcosm,
Yes, sir.
like replica or not right. Okay, concerned with the weather, meteorological, it's pretty simple. Then we have threatening. Threatening, militate is done, microcosm is done, metal is done, metal sum is done. We are left with minutiae and minatory. So tell me,
Minatory.
correct. What about petty details? So it's minutiae. I hope it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Please answer, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So again, this fill in the blanks is the homework for you. Just take this screenshot and solve it later on. Meteorological and microcosm are repeated. So what are the two words that we do not have here? Meteorological, meticulous, metal, metal sum, minuscule. One is minutiae. One is minutiae and the other is minatory is there, militate is there. Misanthropy, I guess. Misanthropy. So these are the two words that are missing. Done this screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Done, sir.
Done? Please say.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Last exercise, sense nonsense. The poison is so powerful that even minuscule amount of it can cause harm. Does it make sense?
Sex.
Sense.
Makes sense. Next is the diary contains a meticulous record of the events of the poet's life when she traveled to France in 1888.
Sense.
Sense.
Done.
Okay. Stop being meddlesome and mind your own business. We told busy bee.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Sure nonsense? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Not only do I not like human beings in the abstract, I do not even like one individual member of the human race. The misanthropy declared. Does it make sense?
Sense.
Yes, sir.
And the last one is the scientists' meteorological record deals exclusively with the meteors and comets in the orbit around the sun. Does it make sense? Please answer.
Yes, sir.
Sense.
Please answer.
Yes, sir.
No, it doesn't make sense. Meteorological is related to weather, not with meteors and comets. It would be
Okay.
related to cosmology.
Yes, sir. Makes sense. I mean, what you said makes sense.
Okay, guys, so that's all. How many words do we have discussed today? Any idea? Let's
Ten.
say 7 words here. Again, 5, 7 words, 7, so 14. Let's say 10 words, 24, 30, let's say. Approximately the same 70, 80 words we have discussed again. And I
Oh.
expect that at least 20 words you would be able to retain. Okay, tell me one thing. Uh, what was it?
So that was
My,
Which
the
word was it?
Microcosm.
Microcosm.
microcosm. Yes.
Correct. What about this one?
Militate.
This one.
Metal.
Metal.
Correct. What about this?
Meticulous.
Meticulous.
Meticulous. And this one?
Meddlesome.
Meddlesome.
Meddlesome. Correct. What about this?
Misanthropy.
Yeah.
Misanthropy. Okay. So, what is the opposite of misanthropy?
Philanthropy.
Philanthropy. And if you break this word into two parts, so you will get phile, phile. What does it mean by love
Love and
towards
humanity.
something, whatever?
Love for the
Correct.
humans.
Yeah. So if in any word you find phile, it is meant by love for that thing. Okay. What was that? What was it?
Militant.
Militant.
Great.
Defeat.
And what about this? Next, this one.
Minus. Minus.
Minuscule.
Right?
Minuscule.
What about this?
Minatory.
Yeah, minatory. That means creating or menacing. And what was that? What was that?
Minutia.
Minutia.
Yeah.
Minutia. That's okay. Just see, if some pronunciation is not okay, that's completely okay, right? Once you read it
Yeah.
once or twice, you will get it done. So don't worry. Make mistakes here, right? As much as you can. Okay. It was meteorological. That's all. So that's all for today, guys. We'll meet tomorrow again for the new session.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.